What's going on Thursday, November 13th, 2025? Ken Arzone here talking baseball. Looking at baseball players from the past, their box scores, their accomplishments. And I'm looking for black marks in a baseball player's profile, in their resume, in their career stats. I'm looking for a black mark. So I'm going through baseball players in history. This video, Don Hurst. Have you heard of him? I haven't. But I came across his name looking at career baseball batting average leaders in history. Don Hurst played from 1928 to 1934, only 7 years, 905 games. But he has a black mark. What do I mean by the black mark? Take an offensive category. Look at what a baseball player does in that category for the season. Runs scored, whatever category it is. Runs scored, hits, doubles, triples, each individual category. If the stat in that category is darkened, indicating black, that ball player led the league in that category. Don Hurst, I found one. 1932 season. He had a really good year. 109 runs scored. Played 150 games. 196 hits. Just fell short of the 200. Hit 24 home runs. Okay. But he led the league in RBIs, and he's got a black mark. He had 143 RBIs in 1932. He's 26 years old. Who is this guy? How does this guy get 143 RBIs in one season? He had quite a year. He bats .339 and had 317 total bases. So this guy can hit. And he's an RBI producer for that season. But he only played 7 years. So I don't know what happened. But I'm looking at his career. 1929. He had a good year. 100 runs scored, 179 hits, 31 home runs, 125 RBIs. Not just 100, but 125. He bats .304 and had 309 total bases. So in 1929 and 1932, Don Hurst was one of the better ball players for that season. But I don't know what happened to this guy. 7 years, 905 games. He calls it quits at age 28. Now, I don't know what the factors are. I'm assuming if you stop playing at age 28, I'm assuming 5, maybe 3, 4, or 5 scenarios. One, he didn't want to play baseball anymore, got tired of it, and got another job. Maybe in engineering, maybe in manufacturing, maybe somewhere in society. It was 1934. So that maybe he got another job. It said, baseball, no more. Even though this guy had 2 good years. Second thing, he couldn't sign on with a club. There were no contracts out there. That could have happened. Third thing, he was injured, life injury, where he couldn't play baseball anymore. Maybe his legs, his arms, his body, his back, couldn't play anymore. The fourth thing that could have been a scenario was he just didn't have a talent anymore. He couldn't hit a baseball. Maybe his eyesight, couldn't see the ball. Maybe he had a concussion. I don't know. And the fifth thing that could have happened was he wanted to play baseball, but he held out for a contract and wanted too much money because he had some good years. And the club said no. And so he looked around all the leagues, could not get the contract he wanted, and said, I'm out of here. I don't know what happened to Don Hurst, because this guy had a 31 home run season and 125 RBIs and had a 304 average. He also had a 327, a 305, a 339. So he ends up 298 career batting average. 905 games, he had 976 hits, hit 115 home runs in 7 years. His last 2 years, he didn't do anything, really. So Don Hurst, I found the black mark. 143 RBIs in 1932, leads the league. Way to go, Don. But 7 years is not enough. If you want to play ball, if you want to be considered one of the good hitters in baseball history, you got to have at least 15 to 20 years. All right, we're done with him. Who's next? I'm going to go down the list, and I want to look at guys in baseball history that I've never heard of, and just look at their profile, see if I can find some more black marks, okay? Next guy on the list, Charlie Jones. Have you heard of him? I haven't. I'll look at his career next. I'm out.